What if I told you that the Bible you know today isn't complete? What if there are ancient texts hidden for centuries that hold the key to forgotten wisdom, lost histories, and even alternate versions of biblical events? These are the lost books of the Bible. Manuscripts that were mysteriously left out, banned, or simply forgotten. But why? Who decided what stayed in and what was cast aside? And most importantly, what don't they want you to know? Today, we're diving deep into this mystery, unraveling the story of these secret scriptures and their untold truths. The Bible, as we know it today, is one of the most influential books in human history. For billions, it shapes morality, guides faith, and offers answers to life's greatest questions. But what if I told you that the Bible isn't the full story? Hidden away in ancient monasteries and dusty libraries, buried beneath centuries of suppression, lie texts that never made it into the Holy Book. These writings, referred to as apocryphal books or pseudepigrapha, paint a far more complex, and perhaps even controversial, picture of early religious thought. In this video, we'll explore these lost books. From the Book of Enoch, which speaks of fallen angels and mysterious prophecies, to the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, which challenges traditional narratives. What do these books say and why were they banned? Could they hold secrets that reshape our understanding of God, the universe, and even the nature of humanity itself? Let's start with the basics. There are books, ancient books, that once circulated among early Christians and Jewish communities, but were never included in the Bible. These are known as the Apocrypha, which means hidden or obscure. They were written by prophets, visionaries, and disciples, many in the same period as the Old and New Testaments. One of the most famous of these is the Book of Enoch, a text so influential that it's quoted in the Bible itself. Enoch describes a world before the flood, a time when angels walked the earth, and humanity was corrupted by dark powers. So why didn't this book make it into the Bible? Was it too controversial, too mystical? And why was it preserved in places like Ethiopia, but suppressed in the West? Imagine a story where angels, sent by God to watch over humanity, rebel and descend from the heavens to teach forbidden knowledge. This is the tale of the Watchers, a group of angels who not only defied God's orders, but also intermingled with humans, giving birth to giants known as the Nephilim. This isn't just ancient mythology, it's the core of the Book of Enoch, a text revered in early Jewish and Christian communities, but later erased from the Bible. Why? Was the story too dangerous? Enoch's vivid descriptions of these angelic rebellions and prophecies of an apocalyptic flood were viewed as too mystical, too threatening to the growing orthodoxy. So the book was banished, only surviving in distant regions of the world, until its rediscovery centuries later. But Enoch's story isn't the only one that was lost. Other books, like the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Judas, and the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, were left out of the Bible as well. Why? As the early church solidified its teachings, certain texts that presented alternative views on Jesus, salvation, and the role of women were seen as a threat. For example, in the Gospel of Mary, Mary Magdalene is portrayed as one of Jesus' closest disciples, even receiving teachings that the male apostles didn't. This challenged the patriarchal structure of the early church and questioned established traditions. As a result, this gospel was hidden away, condemned as heresy. But what if these lost gospels reveal truths that mainstream Christianity wasn't ready to accept? What if they hold keys to understanding the real teachings of Jesus? In today's world, we're rediscovering these lost books. Scholars, archaeologists, and theologians are reevaluating what we know about early Christianity, Judaism, and the origins of our most sacred texts. What we're finding is that the Bible, while powerful and profound, might just be one version of a much larger story. A story that includes mystical visions, forbidden knowledge, and revolutionary teachings that could change how we see history, religion, and even our own lives. From the Dead Sea Scrolls to the Nag Hammadi Library, we now have access to some of these lost scriptures, and their implications are staggering. What this means for you. A call to explore. So what does this mean for you? Should we simply accept the Bible as it is, or should we question the choices that were made thousands of years ago that shaped the version we read today? The truth is, the Bible was curated by councils of men, and what they chose to include or exclude was influenced by politics, power, and even fear. The lost books of the Bible offer a window into an alternate history, one where the divine and the mystical are far more complex than we've been led to believe. As we continue on this journey together, we'll delve deeper into these forgotten texts, uncovering their stories, mysteries, and messages for modern times. If you've ever wondered whether there's more to the Bible than meets the eye, if you're curious about what secrets have been hidden from you, then this is just the beginning. Join us as we uncover the mysteries of the lost books of the Bible and explore what the ancient world really knew. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below, and let us know which book or mystery you want us to investigate next. And remember, the past isn't just history. It's a story waiting to be rediscovered.